Hey guys, Blair Rankin back again for 2019. Hoping that you all had a good break and ready for 2019 to be a great year for everybody. Um, I had a couple of weeks off between Christmas and New Year, and to be honest, I was actually pretty happy to get back to work. I drank so much booze and ate so much rich food and slept so much that I was like, man, just get me back to being productive again. I really needed it. Towards the end of 2018, I was pretty burnt out, but yeah, I seem to do things to extreme. So when I relax, I relax to extreme to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm ready to go back to work. So yeah, I did a survey, and people were like, I haven't actually had any time off, or like that went really fast and could do with another couple of weeks, but you get what you get, and that's it. So listen, just wanted to let you guys know about what's happening for 2019. We've got some pretty cool things happening. As you know, I'm all about using our bulk buying power and our group to create more value. Been talking to a lot of people, some who have got the same idea as me, and they've already got these groups up and running, and they're providing massive savings for the people inside the groups. And others, the groups are morphing. The Sparky Buying Group, which is the electrical group that we formed through Trusted Tradies Search, that's going well. Morphing, it's just about to take another turn, and which is actually really exciting. Can't tell you what it is yet, but I'll let you know when it happens. So we're cruising along. Something that I wanted to tell you, and this is a pretty good sort of reminder for trade businesses about insurance, right? And insurance is a boring ass subject. No one likes indemnity insurance and motor vehicle insurance, any of that bullshit. But we all have to have it. Now, I'm unfortunate enough that my renewal falls in January. So, I've got to go like the clappers in December and November, get the money that I need to pay my insurances in January. Now, I was going through a broker. I thought that a broker's job is to take a look at your requirements, go out there into the field and, do the running around for you, and then present you with the best offer. I thought that was what they did. That's what they're supposed to do. But as it turns out, maybe it's not quite as simple as that. So I went back to my insurer, my broker that I've been using for the last 8 years. And I was looking at his renewals, and the fees he charged me went up by 25% in 12 months. Something like $40. So I emailed him and I said, "What? How is it that the fees have gone up by $40 in 12 months? Like it's a big jump." Very quickly an email came back, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. Well, we've cancelled that. It's the same price as last year." Anyway, I was a bit dirty about it, so I thought, "Oh, well, I'll have a look around." So I asked a friend. He put me on to a guy that we actually both mutually knew, but I hadn't talked to him for a while. I told him about it, and he said, "Look, let me see what I can do." He's also a broker. He rang me back, and I missed his call. He left a message on my phone that said, "Blair, you better give me a call because I think I've just saved you $1,300 on your insurance." And I was like, okay. So I rang him back, and sure enough, he had found the same level of cover, if not more, for $1,300 cheaper. And I was like, oh man, that's fantastic. Like, that's what you call real value. So I said, right, send me the paperwork. Now, all was good. But when I started to do the paperwork, and I've got there's 5 questions on the paperwork, right? And there's no yes. There's no yes answer. You have to tick no, or you don't tick anything at all. And you have to tick something, otherwise they won't insure you. So I'm going to read these out to you. This is the declaration of what you have to sign and print and date number one, have you, the person to be insured, have you ever made any claims or have potential claims or circumstances that may lead to potential claims under the type of policy being applied for in the last 5 years? So I said to him, basically, that's every tradie ever, because yes, if you've been working for more than 5 years, like if you've been working for more than a week, then yes, you have circumstances that may lead to potential claims under the type of policy being applied for at the moment. So the answer would never ever be no. Have you ever been engaged in work in schools, hospitals, aged care facilities, or shopping centres? I think that is a lot of tradies that have worked in schools, definitely, hospitals, perhaps, aged care and shopping centres. Yeah. Have you ever been placed in receivership, liquidation, declared bankrupt, or convicted of a criminal offence? Now remember, you can't say yes. You have to say no. So a criminal offence is a parking fine, a speeding fine, jaywalking. Have you ever had insurance refused, cancelled, declined, or had special conditions imposed? Well, I haven't, but I'm sure there's a few around. And then the last one, have you ever been involved in manufacturing, operations outside of Australia, direct exports to USA? I'm not quite sure what that was about. Or have you ever worked on or around mines, power generation, like solar power, dams, cooling towers, water treatment, railways, ships, aircraft, chemical works, nuclear materials, satellites, or oil and gas production? I reckon that most people would tick yes for those. So that's it. $1,300 saved on the insurance, and it's good for stuff all because you can't tick yes. And if you tick no and then go and make a claim, they'll just say, no, you lied. So, yeah, the reason why I'm saying this to you is if we can get, like I emailed back this guy and said, these questions are stupid. And he said, yep, I totally agree. I'm going to go back to the insurer and get them to amend the questions or get rid of them altogether, because he said, I don't even think that it would change the policy, which I'm not quite sure I agree with. But what I'm saying to you, the reason why I'm bringing this up is don't just renew your insurance from last year. And don't just, if like me, I thought I had a broker who was going to go and look at everything and give me the best price put forward. It's not like that. So you have to do a little bit more work and look around. You could save yourself $1,000. That's it. That's my little ditty for today. I will be endeavouring to email once a fortnight and let you know how we're going. Got a couple of really exciting things in the pipeline, so stay tuned. Hope you guys are good. If you aren't part of the Facebook group, you need to get in there. The Facebook group is called TTS Trade Zone. Go and get into there because that's where all the discussions are happening and all the things that are a bit more up to date. Take care, guys. See you soon.